Hi everyone, welcome to OT speaking class. Today we can discuss an OT role play. Here the setting is a hospital ward. A patient under your care is posted for appendectomy. As this is the patient's first experience, he is worried and has so many doubts. He is even refusing the surgery. Coming to the task, convince the patient, reassure the patient and explain the need for surgery. Clarify his doubts and make him agree to give consent, give preoperative instructions. Here the setting is a hospital ward, so we know the patient already. Assume here the name is Mr. John. Here the patient is posted for appendectomy and is worried about surgery. So we can start our conversation by saying, "Good morning, Mr. John. My name is Sarah. I'm one of the registered nurses working in this hospital. Today I will be your attending nurse. For the confirmation, could you please tell me your name?" Then the patient will tell his name. Then we can continue the conversation by saying, "Mr. John, I understand from your case notes you are posted for appendectomy and you ever had any surgery in the past. Is that right?" At that time, probably the patient may express his anxiety and tension. "Sister, I am afraid of the surgery because my 80-year-old uncle died after heart surgery, so I don't want the surgery." In this situation, as per our first task, we need to convince the patient. We can say, "Mr. John, I understand that you are really anxious and tensed, especially it's your first surgery. Try not to worry much, because we will take care of you at every step, like before, during and after the surgery. Is that clear?" Again, probably the patient may refuse the surgery. That time, we need to reassure him and explain the need for the surgery. We can say, "Mr. John, it's really important for you to undergo the surgery because you got appendicitis. That is, the inflammation of your appendix, which is in the end part of your intestine. Usually it is caused by an infection. Through this surgery, we will remove the infected part. Otherwise, it can burst and cause life-threatening complications. In order to avoid that all complications, we need to do this procedure. So it is really important for you to undergo this procedure. Is that clear?" After that, we can ask questions like, "Mr. John, could you please tell me more about your concerns so that I can help you?" At that time, patient may ask you about postoperative complications. Then we can say, "Okay, Mr. John, your concerns are reasonable. Like all other surgery, there are some risks including wound infection, bleeding and scarring, but you don't worry about that. There is nothing to be alarmed about postoperative complications. We can effectively manage these all complications with the help of medicines." Then you can also continue by saying, "For the first few days after the operation, you may have some pain and this improves over time, but you can take painkillers if necessary. And I assure you that you would be able to return normal life within 2 weeks. Are you following me?" Then probably the patient may worried about death because his uncle died after a bypass surgery. At that time, we need to convince that if he doesn't undergo the surgery, that will be life-threatening. In that situation, we can say, "Mr. John, I know you are really worried about your uncle's death. Mr. John, that surgery is a major one. In your case, it's a minor surgery nowadays. And this operation will be performed through a small hole in your abdomen with the help of a specialized instrument. And it's not a big operation nowadays. Mr. John, we will take care of you at every step, so you don't need to worry about the operation." Then you can continue, "In your case, we need to remove the infected part as soon as possible because if it ruptures, there are chances of life-threatening complications and widespread infection of the inner lining of your abdomen. That will be fatal. Is that clear?" Then we can ask, "Okay, Mr. John, do you have any other concerns?" If the patient has no other concerns, we can ask consent. We can ask, "Mr. John, are you okay to give consent for the surgery?" Then probably the patient will agree to give the consent. Then we can continue, Mr. John, I am happy with your decision. Now I'm going to give some pre-operative instructions. Is that okay? Then we can give pre-operative instructions. You don't eat or drink anything at least 8 hours before the operation. This is to avoid the complication during the surgery. Once the surgery has finished, you can have liquid diet as per our instructions. Then gradually you can get back to light diet, the normal diet. Is that clear? After that, if we can offer leaflet for the patient. We can say, this is the leaflet for you which contains detailed instructions regarding before and after surgery. This will be very helpful for you. Then we can wind up the conversation by saying, okay, Mr. John, I hope I have cleared all your concerns. Please take rest. I will be back soon. If you need any help, please press the buzzer which is at the right hand side of your bed. Okay, Mr. John, thank you. Get well soon.